Spy Family is finally going to be airing soon, and it's an anime that many are looking forward to, including myself. Today I wanted to go ahead and break down what you could possibly expect once the show drops without spoiling anything major. In today's video, we will be discussing Spy Family, a new series in Shonen Jump Plus written by Tatsuya Endo that will be airing within the summer season of anime. With that said, let's get this video started. Here is everything you need to know about Spy Family Season 1. So what exactly is Spy Family about? Spy Family centers around three focal characters: Llyod, under the alias as Twilight, Yor, and Anya. Twilight is a spy and is tasked with a very important mission titled Operation Strix. In order to go undercover for this mission and get close to his target, Twilight needs a family, one in which he can blend in society with. So Twilight ends up adopting Anya, a child who is a telepath, someone who is able to read the minds of others, and eventually marrying Yor, an assassin. However, the three of them do not know of each other's true abilities. How close can they get to their target, and what exactly is the big threat? Well, we will have to watch the show to find out. So why is Spy Family such a big deal, and why is it worth checking out? Well, for starters, it is a very big thing in Japan, recently garnering a lot of fans, even getting its own cafe too. Okay, but let's get down to the main reason. This is a series that has sold a lot, and I mean a lot of copies. As of June 2021, the sales statistics confirm that in physical and in digital sales, Spy Family has sold over 11.7 million copies, and is the first series in the digital magazine of Shonen Jump Plus to ever reach such a milestone. That number is just crazy to me, considering the series only has around 57 chapters at the time of recording of this video. There's possibly more that have been released so far by the time that this video is out, but considering it comes out on a bi-weekly basis, that's a lot of numbers. So if you are still not convinced, at least try to check out the first couple of episodes and see how you like it. As mentioned before, the story focuses on three main characters: Llyod, Anya, and Yor. So let's go ahead and break each of them down. Llyod, otherwise known by his alias Twilight, is an undercover spy who works for the fictional country of Westelis, in opposition to the country of Ostania. Not much is known about his life other than the fact that he was once a war orphan, and most likely due to the devastation that war results in and what it does to families, probably sparked his motivation to become a spy. Llyod has a very cold and professional personality due to his occupation, but he has a very big heart and cares a lot about the safety of individuals he is close to, especially when it comes to children. Takuya Eguchi will be voicing Llyod, who you may recognize such as Domus from Osamu Ranking, Soe from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and Hikigaya Hachiman from My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, and of course, many other shows as well. Anya is the adopted daughter of Llyod and Yor. She is around the age of 4 or 5 years old and is capable of reading minds. As someone who can read thoughts, Anya can become quite overwhelmed when dealing with certain thoughts such as negativity, which could result in her having a nosebleed or even becoming dizzy. All in all, her mind reading capabilities need a great deal of concentration in order to be effective. It is said that she has received this gift after being experimented on by a mysterious organization in which she was later able to escape from her captors. Who these captors might be? Who knows? Ever since then, she has moved on from place to place to seek shelter and the whereabouts of her true family, as they are currently unknown. Anya will be voiced by Atsumi Tanizaki, who has voiced Hinatsuru from Demon Slayer, Alnino Emporio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Hattori Chise from The Ancient Magus Bride, Juno from Beastars, and even Utani Arisa from Fruits Basket. Yor is an assassin under the codename Thorn Princess and the pretend wife of the family. She is 27 years old and works as a clerk at Berlin City Hall. She has a very kind personality while also being quite aloof to other topics other than what is relevant to her own work, which is being a contract killer. Yor also has quite a past, of which she has lost both of her parents when she was young, and in order to keep herself and her brother alive and fed, she started her career as an assassin. Yor will be voiced by Sayori Hayami, who has voiced Kocho Shinobu from Demon Slayer, Leon Ryu from Is It Okay to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, Yukinoshita Yukio from My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, and Fubuki from One Punch Man. Of course, just like the other voice actors / actresses for Spy Family, these actors have quite the track record and are very seasoned within their career. Now, despite the fact that these are the three main characters of the series, I also want to briefly point out at least one other character that will have some relevance of the overall story just as much as the three main characters, and that's Yuri Briar. Yuri is the younger brother of Yor, who works in the State Security Service. Just much like his sister, Llyod, and even Anya's ability, he keeps his job at the SSS a secret and instead pretends to be just a normal civil servant at a foreign ministry. As far as his personality goes, Yuri is shown to have quite a sister complex. At an early age, he would do everything he possibly could to get Yor to praise him with affection. While this could possibly be off-putting to some, this most likely stems from him losing his mother at an early age, and because of this became attached to Yor and saw her as a mother figure. As you can probably tell by now that there is a central theme that plays out among all the characters, and that is that they are all living double lives and keeping their true identities or occupations a secret from one another. Now, with that said, let's get into the studio behind SpyxFamily. The studio who will be working on the anime for SpyxFamily is a joint collaboration between Cloverworks and Wit Studio, and will be produced by Toho Animation. For those who are unfamiliar about projects from Cloverworks, the anime they worked on were The Promised Neverland, Bunny Girl Senpai, Darling in the Franxx, and Persona 5 the animation. As far as Wit Studio goes, their projects consist of, most notably, Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, The Ancient Magus Bride, Seraph of the End, and Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. So as it goes to show you, if you are familiar with these types of shows and the animation studios, you will definitely notice the quality that they put out within their projects, and I'm very excited to see how they will animate SpyxFamily's anime. The director of this anime is going to be Kazuhiro Furuhashi. Kazuhiro has worked on various projects covering a bunch of various roles, but his standalone projects as a director were the original Hunter x Hunter, Gundam Unicorn, Dororo, and even worked as a director on Rurouni Kenshin, Trust and Betrayal. Regarding his experience, I'm pretty sure the direction for the story of SpyxFamily is going to be in good hands. When it comes down to anime, if you really want to immerse the viewer into the show, you have to not only make good backgrounds, but you also have to make your characters stand out, right? The character designer for SpyxFamily will be Kazuyaki Shimada. Kazuyaki has also done the character designs for The Promised Neverland, I've Had Enough of Being a Magical Girl, and was even the character designer and chief animation director for The Promised Neverland Season 2. While I haven't seen the Magical Girl anime in terms of the character designs for The Promised Neverland, I really loved how they were done, and judging from the trailers for SpyxFamily, the best word I can come up with is they just look clean. They look really good. What can I say? The composer that will be in charge of the show is under the alias known as No Name. From what I was able to find, No Name has worked on the music for Dorohedoro, Haita Gensou no Grimgar, Sakura Quest, and Fairy Gone. So if any of you are familiar with the musical score in those shows, I'm sure you are going to like the OST for the show's music. I'm a fan of the soundtrack of Haita Gensou no Grimgar myself, so I'm pretty sure that the music for the show is going to fit very, very well. Now, of course, the main question many of you are probably wondering is, if you haven't heard already, SpyxFamily is scheduled for broadcasting on April 9th and will be available on Crunchyroll. According to the time zone releases, it seems that SpyxFamily will be broadcasted in Japan at military time 23 JST. For us English speakers, the time zone broadcast should be airing on Crunchyroll by 11 a.m. Given the fact that Japan is almost ahead of a 12-hour difference, we will most likely be expecting SpyxFamily to air on Crunchyroll at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Don't quote me on this, as this is all just my assumption. As far as an episode list for SpyxFamily, nothing has been released thus far. However, it has been confirmed that the anime will have 2 cores, which could possibly mean we might get about 24 episodes if it fits the 12 episode per core format. So that is pretty much everything you need to know about SpyxFamily Season 1. This is a great work of fiction that has great family moments, great comedy, and some even intense action scenes that I think many people are going to enjoy once the anime drops. Let me know what you all thought about this video, as well as if you will be checking out SpyxFamily in the comments down below, and please drop a like if you enjoyed the video. It really does help me out, and if you are new to the channel and want to stay up to date on whatever else I may cover, please consider subscribing. And if you want to follow me on Twitter and keep up to date on when I will be publishing the next video, consider following me on there as well. Link will be down in the description. Thank you all for your time and watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what SpyxFamily has in store for us, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and stay awesome.